Hi, everybody. I am Mrs. Myers, and I am going to be your first grade teacher this year. I am so excited that the first day of school is literally right around the corner next week already. Can you even believe it? Now, we know school is going to look a little bit different. I am here today in our classroom, and I will be here every day teaching you at home. And I cannot wait until we are back together in our classroom. But until then, this is how this will work. So I wanted to introduce myself. I am Mrs. Myers. I know a lot of you already. I am so thrilled with all the classmates that we are going to have here together. Um, so I wanted to, be sure that you knew a little bit more about me before we meet virtually on Wednesday. So here is a picture of Mrs. Myers, and I adore hiking. I got to go on a lot of great hikes. This is my favorite mountain, Mount Rainier. Oh gosh, now you're going to see Mrs. Myers do this a lot. I'm going to make a lot of technical errors, but I want to introduce you to my family. So in the first picture, that's myself and my husband, Mr. Myers. Mr. Myers is a principal at Black Hills High School. He's been really busy this summer, and we got to celebrate our 20th year of marriage this summer. So pretty exciting for us. In the middle, you're going to meet my daughter. So the daughter on the left in the yellow shirt is Maddie. She's going to be a freshman at Olympia High School. And then my other daughter is Taylor, and she's in the black, well, I guess they both have black skirts on, but she's in the other floral white top. She is going to be a junior at Black Hills High School this year. And then we have a lot of fur babies. Oh gosh. You're going to see all of us there. Taylor is holding Rex. My husband has Gus. I have Lucy, and sadly, Lucy has passed away since this picture, but we still adore her. And then Maddie is holding Earl. And oh gosh, living in quarantine with puppies has been very entertaining. So I'm going to let this slide move. It's on a timer. Oh, I did it. Here are a few of my favorite things. First thing you need to know about me is that I love coffee. I will always have a coffee cup nearby. Sometimes it'll be hot coffee, sometimes it'll be cold coffee, and a lot of times you'll have to help me find my coffee cup because I lose it all the time. I also adore reading. I have probably read close to 30 books this summer. I spend a lot of time reading, and I do a lot of reading for pleasure, and then I do a lot of reading for school too. I got to read a couple great books this summer for school, and I've been collecting picture books this summer that I can't wait to read to you. And then you have to know that I love chocolate, but I specifically love Reese's peanut butter cups in any shape, size, form. I love them. And then if you haven't figured out yet, I love the color yellow. I can't get enough of it. You probably see it on my shirt today. You see it in the background of our screen. You can see I've got yellow everywhere. I just love yellow. It makes me feel happy. It reminds me of the sun, which I love as well. Let me tell you a little bit about my summer. I am lucky enough to have a place in Eastern Washington. It's called Crescent Bar. You're going to hear me talk a lot about Crescent Bar in my small moment writing in September and October, but here you can have a little visual of it. So I just, spent a lot of time over in Eastern Washington with a lot of my family. We have a ski boat, and my big accomplishment this summer was that I was able to learn how to put the boat in by myself, back it down on the trailer. I can put it into the water. I know how to tow my family. Skiing and kneeboarding and wake surfing now. It was really a lot of fun. So you can see some of my family in the first picture. There's a picture of my mom, and then my niece and my nephew, Emily and Trey, and then you can see Maddie there in that picture again. And then in the middle, you'll see Maddie and myself kneeboarding. I haven't done that since I was probably 18 years old, and that was really fun. And then I spent a lot of summer with one of my closest friends, Mrs. Wilmer. We were able to socially distant safely with each other, and we were able to go on a lot of hikes. And again, you can see Mount Rainier in the background there, which is a mountain that we both really, really love. So that was kind of my summer, a lot of outdoor activities, and I am looking forward to hearing about what you did this summer. So, boys and girls, that is kind of just a quick all about Mrs. Myers in a nutshell. Now, I want to talk to you about the opportunity to meet me next Tuesday. Your families will get an email about this coming up very quickly. But what we're going to be doing this year is I have a tub for you, and it's empty right now. I need to fill it up with school supplies for you, your schoolwork, your math book, some reading materials. I've got a lot of work to do before I see you next Tuesday. And so if you decide, I hope you come in your car with your family so I can personally deliver your tub. Now, we know we need to be safe. So number one, you and your family have to stay in your car. I will come to you. Number two, we all need to be wearing masks. That means you in your car and myself outside the car. And so I wanted to show you, you will see Mrs. Myers quite a bit. Sometimes I'll be wearing my mask. And so this is what I'm going to look like when I'm wearing a mask. So you'll have kind of a visual of me in my mask. You don't need to be obviously afraid of me. I just look a little bit different with that mask on, right? So I am hoping to meet you very briefly in your car to deliver this tub to you. Okay, it's going to look a lot different, boys and girls, this year, but I want you to know that you don't need to worry about a thing. I've got it under control. I have awesome, fun things for us to be doing. It's going to be different than if we were sitting in a classroom, but we're going to do this together. Okay. Now, one last thing. Tell your parents it's going to be okay too. And will you let them know I'm going to be sending home an email to them in the next couple days. And in that email, I'm going to give them a little bit more detail, hopefully about what our day is going to look like. I'll tell them more about tub pickup. And I'm also going to send them a little bit of work to do on the computer. I want to know more about you as a learner, and I want to know how I can help your family at home. Okay? So, boys and girls, I am so excited for our year together, and I hope you are too. I will see you soon. Bye, everybody.